Hi you guys and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, honey. I would really appreciate it if you guys could like, comment, and share this video. And if you really like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Hey y'all. Alright. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And if you are not, sending positive vibes your way, okay? Positive vibes your way. Alright, y'all. So let's get into this thing. I got some junk food, and I'm here with
Big Dash.
Big Dash yet again.
Big Dash. Y'all know what it is.
Yet again. Oh boy, here we go.
Y'all know what time
here
it is.
We go.
Get that paper.
Anyway, we got us a bunch of snack foods here. You know, we got chips, dip. We got some ice cream on deck, some cookies, and a couple other things.
It's Fat Girl Fall, y'all.
You are so stressful.
Well, I got Fat Boy Fall too.
Yeah, go ahead. Add yourself in the equation. Add yourself right on into the equation.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway, so we gonna munch on some snacks and we gonna have a little conversation. The topic of the conversation is gonna be first impressions. Like, what kind of mark do you leave on people? Or what was your first impression of, what was our first impressions of each other? Or what do you think your first impression is like when you first meet someone? Like, what are your experiences like? Let's go with you.
Woo shall.
Woo shall. Alright, y'all. I got some chocolate turtle cheesecake ice cream, and I really want to try it, so I'm gonna pop this open real quick before we get to chatting, because I really want to try it.
Fat girl can't even get it open.
Yes, I can.
That's how excited she is. It's not even Christmas. You can't even unwrap.
Don't do that. Don't even do that. Don't even do that.
SpongeBob voice.
Shut up. Oh, it started melting. It's not even hot. It's not hot in here. I mean, we did walk to the
It's hot
floor.
everywhere I go, baby.
You're a clown. Where you come from? Somebody please tell me he's not funny because he's ways. Somebody tell him. Oh, ooh.
Hashtag things that hate us say.
Ooh, he don't like that. He don't like that.
I'm not funny, y'all, though. I'm hilarious.
Clown. This is what it look like, y'all. It's all melty on the top. You can't even see it. Anyway, I'm gonna try it. It's melty. It just tastes like chocolate ice cream. I don't taste none of the stuff that's supposed to be in it right now. It's supposed to be chocolate cheesecake ice cream with sea salt caramel, graham swirls, and roasted pecans. All I taste is
baby, go ahead.
all I taste is chocolate ice cream. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to this here conversation.
Let's get to the conversation. What is it? First impression? What was your first impression of me?
What is wrong with this man?
Nothing. Look, I was trying to get some money.
First impression of him, right? We met on a bus stop, right? He tried to sell me something. I ain't gonna tell y'all what he tried to sell me. We're just gonna say, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna say he's trying to sell me something. And he asked me to take his number, right? But in the back of my mind, I was like, bruh, you don't even use what he's selling. Why are you taking his number?
Because I look good.
Yeah, no, you caught me on a
with extra T's and D's. Good.
You caught me on a rare occasion. Cause I be like, yeah, no, I don't want what you're selling, nor do I want your number, because I ain't never gonna use it.
Basically, she was feeling the kid. Is what she's trying to say in so many words. Can't help it. You feel? Listen, when all else fails and they say no, they cute. You just say, "Oh, all right, bet." That was a plus in my mind. Let me get them all 10 of them, baby. Come on, that's our plan.
Anyway, so for you to even attempt to
I don't even know why I picked this up, but butter pecan ice cream. I really don't even want that.
You want this one? You taste it? No.
Maybe later.
So
Tasty cakes.
and I'm about to crack these Oreos open and be fat and give them ice cream.
Yo, disclaimer though, I'm like kind of weird with I eat certain stuff, so like I'm not gonna just bite straight into the tasty cake. I'm gonna eat the top first and then eat it. Yeah.
I don't really think that's that weird though.
I
You
don't
know how
know
many
if
people do that? And you know, that's probably where your dang kids got it from.
Probably, but I kind of do the same thing with chicken nuggets. Well, only chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Sometimes I'll eat the skin and then eat the nugget. Like
I do that sometimes too though.
I don't know. I mean, it's weird to other people, not me though. I feel like it's normal. Like I really sit there and pick the skin off. But with my teeth, like I won't pick them off my hands, but like with my teeth and till all the skin gone, and then I eat the meat. Like whatever. That's me. It's weird. It's weird to some people. It's perfectly normal to me.
The kids pick their food apart too, so that's probably where they got it from.
Yeah.
But so first impression of me.
I was like, I don't even know really. Like it just was like, all right. So the story, I tried to sell her something. So I was like, I needed to re-up. I was going to sell to anybody who was willing to buy at the time.
God.
She was the only person on the bus stop. So I said something to her. And when she said, "Nah, I'm good," I'm like, "Oh, all right, bet." That was perfect for me. Like, well, number. She gave me the number. I was honestly like, she ain't gonna never answer. Then I was like, she probably ain't even give me the right number the whole time. Like, it's probably somebody else's number. But I ain't care. Like,
well, this was all the way back in 2011? 2011.
yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah. Those shenanigans are gone.
Yeah.
But
I was in the GED program. So, side note, it was never too late to get it done. Like, it's not about when you finish, it's about finishing, period. No matter when it is. I don't care if it takes you 30 years. It's never too late to accomplish your dreams,
Never,
your goals,
ever.
or whatever you want to do. Like I said, it's not
Never,
about when
ever.
you finish. It's about how you finish. But just getting out of class that day, didn't really have a good, complete good day. Because like I said, I still needed to get money to get to my next step. So when she was like, no, I was like, oh, all right, that's a positive. So get our number. That means she don't do what I want to do. So that means I don't have to support my habit and hers. Perfectly fine for me. I didn't think that we was actually going to manifest into a whole relationship 1,000 years later.
that was 2011. It's 2020, baby.
Now look, it's going strong.
It's 2020,
Yeah.
baby.
So I got a number. Like, all I seen was her from the front. Remind you, it's not cold outside, but it's not hot neither. So it's I think it was going into spring. So it was coming out of winter, going into spring. It probably was it was May. So it was still a little breezy because it definitely was May because it was after both our birthdays. So I know I had to be May because I'm March and she April. So all I said was that. So we get on the bus and I'm like, all right, cool. So we get on the bus and it's crowded. And I'm like, where the hell Shorty go at? Like, where she sit at? So I need to see what stop she getting off at. Like, I'm very observant. I be needing to know all that type of stuff because I need to know if I like, all right, if I come in your neighborhood, do I really want to be in your neighborhood? Like, do I need to get dropped off? Is the neighborhood really like, I ain't worried about if it's safe, but how I need to be acting when I get to this neighborhood, I need to know.
Anyways.
She get off the bus, I'm like, oh, all right, there she go right there. I see her little work lanyard she had on and her jacket. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm like, she got on khakis. Oh, Lord. I hope she not still in school. I ain't pay that no mind at first. Like, I told y'all where my mom was at, so I paid that no mind. But when she get off the bus, I look, I'm like, man, another one, she ain't got no behind. I mean, flat.
Oh, my God. See?
And that's exactly what I thought. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Another one. Like, clearly I had a type and didn't know that I had a type because
Patty Betty. Ain't nobody talking about my backside. Anyway.
But that was like, yeah, I was like, oh, all right. like I said, we was cool. Like the friendship was cool. Established the friendship and all that first. You know, then got to the relationship. But that first day, I was like, I still wasn't 100% sure. I was like, I don't know. Like, for me personally, excuse me, I don't know if y'all heard that. I had a fat boy moment. But for me personally, I was like, well, let's just see how far this goes. Because I was a ladies' man. So.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
All right, so first impressions of me, you got the first impression, my first impression of you, I'm tired like mud, and your first impression of me.
I leave you speechless, baby, that's why. She couldn't get it out. Them butterflies still fluttering in the inside.
You're stressful.
She didn't say no, though.
Stressful. Anyway. So, first impressions from other people. Like, what kind of vibe do you think you give off to other people? Like, what do you think, like people that you're cool with right now, or like new people that you're cool with, maybe like people at your job or something. Or what do you think, like, their first impression of you was, or have they ever told you, like, oh, when I first met you, I didn't think, you know, I was gonna like you, or I didn't know what to think. Like,
I had been told, like, one person told me, like, yo, I really thought you was a creep.
ooh.
I was like, that's fine. But it's like, you ever, like, see somebody, you like, oh, all right, they kind of cute or whatever, but you really don't say too much to them and stuff like that. Like, because you trying to feel a person out. Like, I'm new on the job. You've been here for a minute. I got to really feel you out. I'm like, well, you kept staring at me like a creep. Like, nah, I wasn't a creep. I just thought you was attractive. I didn't know what type of approach to have. But then that's me as a kid, because me as an adult would have just, what's up? But, you know, like, as a kid, I just was looking like, I got to assess the situation. It was like, oh, you was acting like a creep. Like, I'm glad you finally did say something. And I was like, oh, all right, well.
Oh, wow.
If you felt like that, why you ain't come say nothing to me? Like, I knew you felt me staring at you the whole time. You knew what was up.
They said
You gonna tell me you kept staring? I thought you was a creep. Like, I was telling my homegirl, like, creepy little dude at work keeps staring at me. So you knew I was staring. Why you didn't just come say, got
what
problem?
you looking at?
Yeah, like,
bruh.
break your face down. What's your problem? Like, what you keep staring at? You see something you like? And I'd have been like, I sure did. How are you? Like, but I feel like that was like, it was the most funny, but maybe the most offensive thing I ever heard. Like, me, a creep? Like, baby, do you know who I am? Like, be on it that I was staring at you. Like, I'm the man.
Be honored. Who this man think he is?
Be on it. Like, that was a compliment. Out of all, it's a billion guys in this world, and out of all of them, I'm the one that stared at you. Needless to say, I don't even know what happened, but I was a creep. I don't remember. Like,
no, now you were a creep. You admit
I got my creep moments.
You admit
listen,
to it.
I got
a creep.
Listen, as a guy, we all had those moments. Like,
you was a young creep.
You get caught staring when you're on one. Everybody get caught staring at somebody. It is crazy though, because females do it the most though. That same exact thing that I did is something that females do all the time. Instead of shooting their shot, they'll just stare at you or look at you until you walk over to them and say, oh, hey, how you doing? Instead of them just coming up to you and say, hey, how you doing, handsome? I saw you from across the room and I just decided to come over here and say something to you. You know, like, that goes so much further than me having to come to you, because then that showed me that you're interested. Now, it just broke the ice. You get what I'm saying? But conventionally, you're raised to think that a man is supposed to shoot his shot all the time. And, you know, women's supposed to be, I guess, a damsel in distress and wait for you to come say something to them, or, you know, stuff like that. It's like, no, like, yo, if you want something, you go for it. Like, you either gonna hear yeah or you gonna hear no. What's the worst that could happen? You hear no? You hear no 1,000 times in your life. You know how many times you heard no as a kid? No, put that down. No, sit down. No, shut up. No, dude. No, this, no, that. You done heard no so many times, and you worried about somebody telling you no. Child, please.
Okay, little creep.
That was bad. Then I'm big creep now.
Oh, Lord. That's scary, don't you? You can't be big creep. That's scary.
I'm big creep now.
But, I don't know, I guess, like, when I was younger, and that's even still now, like, nobody's ever came out and said it to me, like, excuse me, like the way they did as a kid, because we was young. But like in middle school and even probably early high school, I always like people that I end up being cool with used to be like, oh, I didn't think I was gonna like you.
Cause she got resting B bleep 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 face.
Like my facial expressions are really, really bad. So people think the worst from the very beginning. Like I ain't even gotta say nothing to nobody, and they be looking at me like, her face. I don't know if I want to say nothing to her. But realistically, I'm the nicest person in the freaking world.
I'm gonna tell you why though.
I'm the nicest person in the world, and that always end up being cases like it's always, dang, I really didn't think that I was gonna like you, and like you're a cool person.
But I'm gonna tell you why from my aspect of it. Cause like we're like when I tell you we like complete different, like I'm ready to zap at any given moment. My attitude trash. I'll be the first one to admit that. I'm a work in progress. It was good when I was getting help for it, when I was in school. I got older. It was like I felt like I was good. But now now the older I get, it's like, all right, it's trash. So if you have an attitude like mine, and you approach somebody like her who has that resting B face, you like, I don't really want to say nothing, because if you say the wrong thing, when you give me that certain look, I'm gonna feel some type of way and I'm gonna zap. Like, so it's just like most people just out of like, I don't want it to be a problem between me and you, so I'll just let it happen naturally. But if I come to you and you already have like a certain demeanor, or I feel a certain type of way, and then that way that I already feel, you prove me right, then I feel like I gotta say something to you, and then it's a whole confrontation for no reason. But that's why you can't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, definitely. Cannot judge a book by its cover. Not at all. But like, yeah, like I was saying, like as a kid it was that way. And even still now, like I don't talk to a lot of people. I don't talk to a lot of people at work. I don't talk to a lot of people in general. Like I got very few friends. But like at work, the people who I do end up, vibing with and talking to often, other people be looking like, wait a minute, you talk to her? You actually have a conversation with her? Like she talked to you? Because I don't talk to many people. And I guess my facial expressions turn other people off sometimes. So they don't even bother and I don't bother, so it just be what it is. Like I don't be pressed to talk to people. But the people who I do actually get to have a conversation with be like, oh, you cool. Like, I like you. You're a cool person. We vibe. But for the most part, I always get the same, I didn't think I was going to like you. Okay, ma'am. But don't like me. But then they love me. Because I'm a lovable person. Because that's just who I am. You still here, ain't you? Oh, right. Oh, right. Whatever.
But yeah,
I'm so mad that this is melted like this.
Like, it's crazy though, because when I tell you, like, we completely different. So like how people usually get that attitude from her, or feel that type of way, like she has that attitude from her. Me on the other hand, people will tell you like, yo, you don't look approachable, but I only hear that from my friends. Like I could be out and I'll have both my headphones in, no music even playing. But all right, so one thing about me is me and music is like this. Like, if I play a song and it's my first time hearing it, you'll think I've heard it 100 times already, because I'm going to grab something just that quick. Like, I'm going to sing it like it's like...
He one of them people that think he know the words to his song and he don't know not a word.
But I know every word, though. Like,
he don't know the words.
I be running around the house singing every song. Like, it don't matter. I will literally go from singing... anything. The Block Is Hot, and then turn around mid-song and start singing Sweet Home Alabama. Like, I'm literally that person. Like, music gets to me. Like, it's my relaxed place. So I'll be out, I'll have the headphones in, and I'll feel like I'm very unapproachable. My description as a whole is Mr. I fit the description, quote unquote, right? So when people see me, they feel like, yeah, let me not talk to him because, big black straight guy, the locks, all that. People see me and just walk up to me, start conversations, and I be like, but they don't stop talking. Be like, yo, you see me minding my business, mind yours. Like, why is you over here? I just wanted to wait for the bus, or I just wanted to get in line, or I'm just trying to pump my gas, or whatever the situation be. And then they just want to keep talking to me. And I be like, but I can't be rude and be like, yo, if you don't get the out my face, boy.
You can't. You definitely can't be rude to people because some people just be needing that conversation sometimes.
Yeah.
You could speak back to a person and make a person day.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's what I came to realize. So I'm like, I have an approachable personality, I guess. Like you can feel it off. Cause I'm really a nice guy. Like if you know me, you know I'm probably one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet in your life. Like I'll give you the shirt off my back.
Who lied to you?
She know it. Like yo, I'll do anything for anybody. I could have just met you yesterday, and if you asked me to do something today, it might take you a minute to get an answer. But once I really sit down and think about it, I'll do it just because like I've been in tough situations myself. So if I can try to help somebody else not go through a situation that they don't necessarily have to, I'll try to help. But sometimes I just be like, yo, leave me alone, B. Like I don't want to be bothered. Stop talking to me. Leave me alone. But they don't know me from a can of paint and just come over there and try to be my friend. Like, oh, buddy, we don't know each other. Like, want to ask me my name and stuff.
But listen.
But I do have a nice smile and I do have a good personality. So sometimes people just be needing that and I be like, okay. Like, I like to help others.
Sometimes people just be needing that conversation, you know? They in a good mood or they trying to keep their spirits up about something and they just be wanting conversation sometimes. You know, you get into random conversations with random people.
Yeah, I ain't a random person though.
Cause you rude.
Let me sit there and smoke on my own. Don't bother me. Actually, when I'm smoking, leave me alone. I'm trying to relax.
Rudeness. But anyways.
you didn't came over here and start talking to me and I done got caught up talking to you. Now I gotta find my lighter because that done took so long to go back to smoking. I'm wasting lighter fluid on you now. You know how much that lighter, I'm gonna have to buy a new lighter.
You're stressful.
What if it was my last flick? What if I used my last flick to light it and then you started talking to me and I was going strong? I'm talking about I'm a half a B in, you heard me. And then now I done started talking to you.
Sir.
And the lighter gone out. I can't light it till I get home now. Sir. I'm upset. Now I'm cussing you out. Not cussing you out in my head. Not like it's actually coming out. I'm still listening to you talk, but in my mind I'm like
stressful. Cause he is rude. Rudeness.
Not rude.
He's rude.
I share too much. I don't have a filter.
Clearly. Let me say it again. Clearly.
I don't care who you is. You gonna hear what I gotta say.
Oh goodness.
It ain't the worst thing you'd ever heard, trust me.
But so y'all, tell me y'all first impressions of people that you're cool with now or people that you didn't think you would like, or tell me like what kind of vibes you think you give off to people? Or what kind of feedback do you get from your friends if you say, hey, you think I'm an approachable person? Like, let me know. Let me know your first impressions and thoughts of people, or what kind of vibes you think you give off down in these comments. I want to know. I want to know.
The first comment gonna be like, I don't give off no vibes. Either you like me or you don't. That's your fault. It wasn't me. Toxic.
That's a whole nother something. That's a whole nother thing. Honey. So yeah, make sure y'all get down in them comments and talk to me. Talk to me, honeys. Yeah. So leave them comments and I'm in this video right here, like that. If you guys haven't watched my last video, go ahead and check that thing out. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that other good old stuff. You hear me, baby?
I'm just sick in the morning.
Me too. My stomach is gonna be tore up eating this ice cream on good while I'm supposed to eat it. But alright, you guys. Catch you next video.